Hello YouTube, I'm the Jaunting Ape, the King Kong of car camping, and here are some must-have camping Amazon gadgets for your next road trip. Now over the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to go from this to this on your road trip. We're going to start off with the camp kitchen. First of all, we need a table. Everything on this list is lightweight and very packable. It's all going to fit into a bag that can be checked on an airplane. I do a whole bunch of road trips around the world and I gotta fly to get there. So I gotta have a bag dedicated to this camping stuff. Otherwise I find myself buying things over there and just leaving it there and I spend a little more money than I want to. So this is my permanent fixture for all this. First on the list getting into the kitchen is this lightweight table. This table is lightweight, it weighs about 2.6 pounds. It's made out of all aluminum and it's capable of holding, they say, 66 pounds. Pretty good bang for your buck. And it all packs away nice into this little case. So it's gonna tuck away into your suitcase, no problemo. Now keep watching to the end because this box here has got something I'm gonna give away if I get 500 likes on this video. And at some point between now and the end, I'm gonna reveal what's in here. It's probably gonna help you find a light in your next journey. And it's durable. I'm not too pumped about this table being empty like that, so we're gonna find out what's in box number 2 here. It's a 9-in-1 cutting board. It's a cutting board, a wash basin, a built-in vegetable cutters, pretty much everything you need to prep your kitchen meals. And it all fits in this tiny little case, so this is a real space saver, and it's something I always have trouble finding when I'm on a road trip overseas. I end up buying a bunch of this crap and it fits in a box about 10 times as big. Awesome little find here, comes in different colors. And the price for this little sucker is $38.99. And you can find all this stuff that I'm putting on this video down in the description. I have linked to all the products so they can show up at your door. So we got our table, our cutting board. In this box, we've got things that are going to be able to cook our meal, boil our water. I got a couple of stoves in here, 2 different styles. One is a tiny, it's inside of here. One is a tiny little MSR stove. It weighs just a few grams. Very portable, but it runs only on camping fuel that you get in the little cans. And if there's one thing I learned overseas is that's very hard to find in a lot of places. Central America, I couldn't find any of that. I had the stove with me, I couldn't use it. I ended up buying one that takes butane. And that's why I ordered this stove, the Odoland, because it is set up for canisters of butane and propane. You can set it up a few different ways. Packs nice, puts out a lot of heat. The MSR packs away so nice, and in this little coffin pot case here. This is the stove itself. Like, it fits in the palm of your hand. And here's the camping fuel. That's what I was talking about. So this is the stuff that I have trouble finding overseas, which is why I went over to the butane stove to take. I'll take them both with me because this weighs next to nothing. It's only a few ounces and it works very well even in high winds. It sets up in about 8 seconds and you're good to go. Now this will boil 1 liter of water in approximately 3.5 minutes. And it comes complete with an auto striker to get your flames rolling. Look at that, works every time. Lightweight, super portable, and packs a bunch of punch. This MSR PocketRocket is about $79.95 Canadian, and it is a must-have in my camping bag. So let's check out the Odoland stove. Second up on the stove menu is this Odoland 5-burner mini stove, which is quite a powerful little stove. This is the one that takes butane, and it does come with a few different adapters that you can hook up to it for butane, propane, whatever you're going to be using. Sturdy legs. This will hold a big pot. It's got 5 burners. It's going to put out a ton of heat so you can get your water boiled. There might be different reasons you're boiling water. Maybe you're sterilizing it to drink. Maybe you want to warm something up to have a camp shower, which we'll be getting to when we get over to the bathroom. But it's pretty light. It weighs maybe a pound. Definitely coming with me to the Philippines when I go here in a couple months. I'm going to do a road trip through the Philippines. Now while I'm cooking my delicious supper, I'm going to need somewhere to sit. So believe it or not, this is a lightweight portable camping chair by YeezyGo. And if you don't believe me, now it weighs 960 grams and is supposed to be capable of holding 135 kilograms or 297 pounds, which is hard to believe. It's a pretty small little chair. So I'm about a 230 pounder. I'm going to try to sit on it here and see if it breaks. It blows me away if this is actually going to work. So see how she goes. Oh, it feels good. Good, packs away nice. Packs down to this little cube here. So this is very important to have for when I pull over on a beach or I'm gonna cook up a little fish or whatever on the side of the road. This is a great chair to have. The price for this little chair is only $40.99 Canadian. Link in the description below. And last but not least for the camp kitchen is a good knife. This is the Gerber StrongArm knife. I purchased this in 2017 and I've taken it on all kinds of adventures. It's seen a lot of cutting and it is a fantastic knife. maybe the most expensive thing on my list today. $138 is what you pick this up for. I think when I picked it up 7 years ago in 2017, I paid $109. So it really didn't go up that much in price considering how much everything else went up. But it is a fantastic knife. It goes with me everywhere I go. So definitely one of the best things in my arsenal here for camping. The Gerber StrongArm. Now it's about 12 noon. So I'm gonna get some water boiling here. I'm gonna make up a little lasagna meal. Lasagna! It's pretty windy, so this will be a good test for the old girl. Now it is 12:21, so we'll see how long it takes to boil. Pretty windy. Oh, that's too hot. Burn my hand, burn my hand, burn my hand. Oi, sealer up. Let's stand for 5 to 15 minutes, it says. So depending on the elevation you're at. Give her a little shake. I'll give her a stir in a little bit, and we'll get moving on to the bathroom. For the shower in the bathroom that's coming up, I'm gonna have to boil a lot of water so I can have a hot shower. That's where this comes in handy. Now this is probably something you're not gonna take with you on your trip. It will fit in a bag, but I'll have to see how much I have for weight if I'm gonna bring it on an airplane. If you're just doing a road trip from home, easy. Throw this in the car and away you go. It is a camping grill. So this is a 360-degree swivel camping grill. You pound it into the ground and away you go. It's made by VEVOR and the price is $65.99. And it's probably about 7 pounds. So it is gonna take up quite a bit of weight if you're taking it on a check bag on an airplane, so you can go over to Cebu or Thailand on a road trip and camp in the wilderness and have the adventure of a lifetime. So it's boiling the water now for my shower that I'm about to take here. So let's head over there and see what kind of bathroom Amazon can set you up on your camping trip. So now that we got our kitchen sorted out, the other necessity you're gonna need on a road trip is a portable bathroom. So that's what this is all about here. And we're gonna start off with some privacy. Depending on where you're at, you might need to set up and have some privacy. So, shower tent, privacy tent. You can do whatever you want in there, whatever kind of privacy you need. Whatever business it needs doing, you can do it in here. Now I bought this with the tag of a green elephant on it. That was the name of the brand. It's not available anymore. Doesn't actually say green elephant on here anywhere. Now, there is a few different brands on Amazon and they all look the same. There's nothing green about this elephant. And they're all around that $60 mark, so $59.99. I did leave a link in the description for a Tratham, which looking at it in the specs is exactly the same as this. It comes with little pegs and there should be some hooks inside. I actually haven't been inside this one yet. This one's brand new to me. If you're at a place where there's people around, you can have a shower in there, you can change in there, you can do whatever you want to in there. Speaking of shower, this is probably my favorite thing on today's menu, and it is a portable shower. The Wadio portable shower, which is really awesome. It's USB rechargeable, shows you how hot the water is. There's a shower head and a spray gun as well, depending on what you need to use it for. And it comes in at about the same price as these tents. This was $58, and I have my water boiling here, so I'm gonna show you what it's all about, how this works. It's worked very well for me so far. I use it all the time. I take it everywhere. It does have a lithium battery in it to recharge, so you do need to bring it on your carry-on. If they find it in your check bag, they may or may not throw it away. Get rid of it, take it for themselves. Go on their own camping trip of a lifetime. There we go. So the shower room is, I'm about 5'10". I'd say about 6'1" in here maybe. There's a nice little spot here for you to hang your soaps. There's a couple little tags in here to hang stuff, but they're pretty low. They're probably about 5 foot high here. I would like to have seen something up here to hang the shower head or whatever. You might have to hold it by hand. But yeah, this is a not bad place to have a shower and do whatever you want. It does have a little window so that you can watch people while you're doing your business, having a shower, doing whatever you're doing in here. Also, if you're over 6'2", there's a little head spot here, little sunroof. So you can stick your head out while you're having a shower and have a look around. But no matter what you want to do, this is the place to do it. You don't want anyone to see what you're doing. So here's a little better look at the shower. It's got 2 different nozzles. You have the classic shower head here that you can actually control how much shower comes through. And then there's this little spray gun that you find, you know, like in Thai bathrooms. So this can come in handy for a few things. One of them's washing your car. The other one's taking a shower. Now it's a super light thing, super easy setup. It's got all the seals and everything built in. So you just screw it together, choose your gun, whichever one you're gonna use, and when you turn it on, it shows you the temperature of the water, which is quite handy if you don't have any feeling to feel anything. Now there's also these little suction cups on here, so it'll stick to places. Wherever you're using it, it'll stick. when my bilge pump stopped working, I just set this up and I bailed my boat out with this, which was pretty handy. I've washed rental cars with it too, and I want them to look good. So with that, let's check on our water and see if it's ready for a shower. That is warm enough, that is perfect. Now, because I'm close to home camping, I used a big steel pail to boil my water. But if you're traveling overseas and you're taking a checked bag, that pot might not fit in your bag. So what I've got here by LuxTube is a portable 20-liter, 5-gallon folding bucket. And I take this with me everywhere. It comes in handy when I gather water at my campsite. It works perfect for showering. Fill a bucket. And in most places, you don't even need to heat the water, because most of the places I go to travel are tropical. And any of the fresh water that you're gonna get is gonna be pretty warm anyways, and you don't really need a hot shower. What you usually want is a cold shower. So here's the water bucket in all its glory, and I'm gonna fill it up with water, and I'm gonna show you how the shower works. Then we'll get to this other stuff yet for the bathroom. Except for that guy, that's not for the bathroom, that's the draw for later. Stay tuned. So there you have it, running 27 degrees, which is a very comfortable shower temperature. Attached to my gun here. So there, you can wash up your ride, make it look good, feel good, and you can wash whatever you want. So it also comes with this shower head, classic shower head. This is variable too, you can control the flow through here. Lots of water, not lots of water. You can even stop it. Now this probably takes up the most space in the bag, so I usually leave it at home. I don't need this, that little white handle is just perfect. So now you can clean yourself whenever you want, wherever you want. Feel good, look good doing it. Okay, now that I'm all wet, I need to dry off. So what I've got here is some tech towels. If you've ever been overseas camping, you know right away that a beach towel takes up a lot of space. So these EP Auto microfiber towels are a great way to save on storage and keep yourself dry. So for $22, you get 2 towels, a great big one like a beach towel size, and then a little smaller one. So you can decide whether you want to take 1 or 2 with you, but they are fantastic towels. I need a microphone. I'm just going to dry my head off a little bit with the little towel, the little kitchen towel. There. Now I can put on my microphone on my hat. And keep talking. And then there's a 60-inch Gigantor towel, which is big like a beach towel. They dry you quick and then they dry off quick in the sun. They weigh next to nothing and they take up next to nothing for space in your bag. Ditch the big beach towel and take one of these with you. They machine wash, they're cheap, $22, what can you do? The tech towels come with this handy dandy little clips that you can clip them just about anywhere you want to dry off. I often have them clipped to my backpack. I'll take the small one out for the day for a sweat rag. Or if I go to the beach, I take the little one and I can just strap it to my backpack and it dries up by the time I get back to my car for some sleep. Now, of course, if you're in a place where it doesn't much matter how naked you are and you're not afraid to just go commando and have a shower out in the open, you just hang in a tree like this, and that's where this orange bit does come in handy. Like I say, I like to bring just this along because it doesn't take up much space, but you gotta be on it to press the trigger to release it. This will go by its own. And there, taking your shower, showing off what God gave you in front of everybody. It's not so bad, is it? Very handy to have. One of my favorite things that I bring along with me when I go on a road trip. And as it is going right now, we've got the water at 33 degrees, which is a very nice temperature to be having a shower at if it's cold out. Just a wonderful, wonderful shower. And it does suck every last drop out. Very handy. Look at that. Now that we're done with the bathroom, next on the list is the bedroom, the last thing you're going to use in the day. Little bedroom in the back of the SUV, pretty cool. This is the giveaway. Keep watching to the end to see what it takes to win whatever's in this box. Now the last spot you're going to spend your day, and the last spot on this video, is the bedroom. And if you're road tripping, that's going to be in the back of your SUV. Now what I've got here is the Static VLux, which is an airbed, and it is lightweight, durable, and looks good too. 3 packages to make up my sleeping arrangement, and the secret package for the mystery draw later on. So first off, we have the sleeping pad. And this little guy doesn't take up much space at all. For being 30 inches wide and 76 inches long, good things come in small packages. And right beside the sleeping pad, we've got the VLux pillow here. A very comfortable, very compact pillow that actually integrates into what we've got right here. The Climate V Sheet Lux. So this is a sheet for the bed, and the pillow goes into the sheet. Now look at these tiny little packages. They pack onto an airplane very nice. Put them all together, you got quite a comfortable little setup here. This is the integrated pillow. It's quilted, it's soft. You probably don't need the sheet. Now, one thing that I didn't like about the sheet is if you flip it around, you can see but the sheet doesn't wrap all the way around. So it would be nice if the sheet went all the way around. You could get some extra cushion on it. So the pillow comes in at $60, the sheet at $75, and the bed I paid $130 for. I just saw it at like 20-something% off. It was $107 when I looked up the description today. So it's actually not too bad of a deal. And then you could take it and leave it with the sheet or the pillow. But the reason I got this all is because, yeah, I probably want sheets, and I for sure want a little inflatable pillow that I can carry onto my airplane. If you're camping in your own country and you're just driving away from your house, then you can bring your own sheets, you can bring your own pillow. It's pretty easy to do. But in order to stay light on the packing, I went with the inflatable pillow and the sheet, so it all fits together like it should. And if you're interested, it took me 25 breaths to fill up the bed, 12 breaths to fill up the pillow. So, two more things I want to show you that I have inside the cab, my bedroom. One is this Dericam 200-watt power inverter, which allows you to plug in anything that's running 200 watts or less into your car outlet. So there you go. It's got 2 plugins, 3 USB ports, and a Type-C USB. It also tells you the voltage on the indicator here, what your battery's running at, so you don't run it out of juice. And here's what it looks like when it's plugged in. Nice little blue lights on it. Very handy to have. So the reason I carry this with me for the most part is so that I can charge my computer. It's not just charging. When I'm trying to edit when I'm on my trips, it's really hard to edit because my computer doesn't have enough juice to keep running unless it's plugged in. So that's why I bring this along. I also have a coffee bean grinder that I can grind fresh coffee beans depending where I'm at. Pretty handy in Costa Rica. Now, if you're still watching after all that, I'd like to thank you and show you what's in the mystery box. All you have to do to win what's in this box is like, subscribe, and leave a comment saying I subscribed. And after I hit 500 likes, I'm going to be shipping one of these off to wherever it is you are when I make that draw. It's the Shadowhawk 1476 tactical flashlight. Waterproof, durable. I take one of these with me on every trip that I go on. It is a great little flashlight, and it's rechargeable by USB-C. It also acts as a battery charger with the USB port on there. You can plug this into whatever you want. You can power a little fan with it if you want. Very bright. It's got a zoomable beam and a power indicator on it, so you can see how much power is left on it. Very bright. It's got 5 different power modes on it, strobes, all kinds of good stuff. And it's made in Germany. You know the Germans always make good stuff. I'm the Jaunting Ape. Thanks for tuning in. The world is yours.